Okay. Hold on, I gotta wait for it to start here. Okay, so we are... Is it working correctly? The YouTube might not be working. That's weird. Kick, Twitch, stream not found. There it is. Should be working fine. Okay. Yeah, this is Fallout 4. This is not World of Warcraft. Still, I'm not saying I'm not going to make it to Outland, but what I am saying is this is way more fun right now. I decided to just start this up the other night, and it was just the coolest thing ever. And so, yeah, that's what we'll do tonight. Continue on this this game here. Let me turn the audio on for the music. And also, I got to figure out what's going on with the YouTube here. Real quick. For some reason, it's saying the YouTube is not, I can't see it. So let me check on it. Should be working fine. Yeah, it says it's streaming everywhere, but the I guess the restream isn't working for YouTube. Yeah, why isn't that working? Let's see what happens if I post on YouTube, on the stream on YouTube. I'll see it on here. Yeah, it doesn't look like the chat is working for YouTube for some reason. Let me start it and restart. I think I might have to do that because it says there's a connection error. Let's ask the chat GPT. The YouTube stream is working through Restream, but it's not picking up the YouTube chat. How do I fix? And there goes an entire day's worth of water from some village. Just me asking the GPT that one question. Make sure it's enabled. Go to your stream, live chat. Okay. Reconnect YouTube inside Restream. Destinations, click YouTube, click disconnect. Okay, let's try that. The Esteban. Okay, so now I'm supposed to check the stream. What's happening now? Control room. Chat is set to on. Hello. Oh, is it working now? Oh, it's working now. Okay. Nice. We fixed it. Great. Okay, so where were we? Let me fix this because that was stop recording that. I'm working on some new videos. I'm having fun making some new videos. So I already made the first video of my first playthrough. Okay. The other night, and I was editing it and working on it, and it's like really funny. I like it a lot. It's a cool style. It's like it's not like a let's play video. It's more of a summary. And so I was able to like do some fun cuts and add some interesting clips and pictures and just have fun with it, which is a style of video production I haven't done in many a moon. Mostly I just record as if these things are podcasts, and then the video is always playing too, so it's like a video podcast is basically how I normally do it. But yeah, welcome. Okay, let's get started. Let's play some Fallout. So as it stands right now, I'll tell you what's happened. I'm level 7. I'm going to head towards Diamond City. I got to find my baby. Got to find the child. I'm relatively... So I didn't start this game with the idea of what type of character I was going to play. Because it's been so long, and the only time I ever played this was when it came out, and I only played it for like 8 hours or something and then stopped. So what I've got going on now is, well, I got to make sure this is correct. Okay. Yeah, so they took the baby. I've done a couple of side quests. I cleared the Corvega assembly plant. Like straight up cleared it. I killed everybody that was in there. And then I helped those people. I haven't been there yet. And I started building Sanctuary. And I got power armor. I was stomping around in power armor. That was pretty fun. But tonight we're going to go down and head towards Diamond City and try to figure out where my baby is. Who I would imagine is probably like a full-grown man or at least a teenager by now. Because we were cryogenically frozen and then they woke us up. So yeah, so let's get into the mood here. I've got my dog with me. Where is he? Dog meat. Fun fact about the dog, fun fact about the dog and this post-apocalyptic story. What's he doing?
Hey. Over here.
Okay. Why don't you follow me? Talk?
How you doing, buddy? Hey, boy. You know any tricks?
He knows a trick. Okay, come with me. Don't go in the infested waters. Okay. Yeah, fun fact. There's a movie, or it was a book originally, I think, but it was a movie. What is this? Listen to military frequency AF95? I gotta help these people. Cambridge police system. Where is this? Where is... Oh, right here. Alright. Well, I gotta help them. Oh, what's this? Dog. What'd you find? Rataway? That's good. Fungus? That's good. I heard something. Was that dog? Ooh. Alright, let's go this way. Very careful. This game is great. Stuff jumps out at you sometimes. You don't know what you're expecting. I hear fire. Oh! See what I mean? That's exactly what I mean. Who is that? Ooh, zombies? Dude, this is intense. Shooting guns? Oh my god. Oh no! Oh. Dude. Oh no, what is that? Oh my god. Damn, dude. I've got no excuse. Just a total noob. How far did I have to start again? Hold on, is this am I on? I think I am. Okay. All right, let's do that again. There it is. All right, fire support. We'll go to it. They need our help. Let me listen to that again. Just maybe they might tell me something.
Automated message. This is Scribe Halen of Reconnaissance Squad Gladius to any unit in transmission range. Authorization ARCS, Ferrum 9-5. Our unit has sustained casualties, and we're running low on supplies. We're requesting support or evac from our position at Cambridge Police Station.
Alright, let's not go down the path with all the mines. And let's save before we storm again. Alright, let's go around. I need to find a weapon with a silencer eventually here. Oh my gosh, no! Oh my gosh, there's so many mines. Found something, dog? Oh. Up top. Oh, get him, dog. Nice. Get him, dog. Oh, get rid of that. Okay. All right, let's keep going. Whoops. Shoot his arms off. I missed all of them. Ooh, that was a headshot. Whoa, what's wrong with the dog? Oh no. That's a good dog. Alright. Make sure you get the loots. Alright. There's mines. There's gonna be mines all over this place, isn't there? There he is. Okay, got him. Short double barrel shotgun. I don't know what the plus signs mean, but that's okay. I'll take it anyway. There's some more guys down here. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's got no arms. Let's take his legs out. That's cool. Oh no. They always are, they're carrying around, they carry ammos with them. Oh, because they used to be people, I bet. Alright, I don't have to kill all these guys. I just need to get into the police station, I think. What was that? Oh my gosh. Oh my god, this is exciting. That was a giant explosion. Dude, Dharma. It's good to see you too, man. Hold on. I was asking about you on stream with me and Reed the other day. How you doing, man? What's going on? On Saturdays we do, because Saturdays we have to go super early. We start at like 8 a.m. our time. Yeah, I was asking about you because we had our first guest on the show. A guy named Double who joined the Discord. And I wanted to have you on eventually. Also, the TikTok's blowing up, dude. It's like, well, Reed says it's not going viral, but I think it's going viral. It's got like 50,000 views on a couple of the videos. So all these people are like, have all these different comments, tons of comments about the nature of reality. Okay, what's happening here? Struggling with motivation? That does happen. Yeah, the shorts seem to be working really well. The YouTube channel's going super slow, but that's to be expected. But the actual shorts, and specifically only on TikTok for some reason. Oh, these must be the Brotherhoods of Steel. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna help them. I can't remember if they're good guys or bad guys. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'll let these guys take care of them. Oh my gosh. This is intense. This is way more intense than the World of Warcraft. Okay. Get their ammos. Definitely need their ammos. Now let's figure out what these guys are up to. Bunch of beefcake avatars. Alright.
Excuse me.
We appreciate the assistance, civilian. But what's your business here?
My business?
I prefer to keep my business to myself.
Then, if there's nothing left to discuss, I suggest...
Oh, wait. That's a wait. Paladin Dancy. Practice is going good, man. Just, yeah, I feel really lucky this week. I noticed I was, what is blowing up around me? What are they doing? I noticed I was, becoming attached to the actions and the things that I was doing, like attached in the sense that my mind had formed a need for the behaviors that I was doing and the types of things I was doing, specifically as it relates to content creation. And I was able to notice it and become aware of it and listen to my instincts in my own presence rather than my mind or my habits. And it just dropped. It's just like, it just dropped. I didn't have to go through like a whole day or half a day or 2 days of just like pure destabilization. Yeah, I got caught up in it. I get caught up in it because I feel like I need to do things to get to where I think I need to be. And it's completely absurd. Also, I get like, by doing stuff like this, making stuff like this, it's kind of like gambling. When you start posting a lot of things and seeing like what works and doesn't work, and then things start working, and then you see other people having a lot of success, and you're like, well, if I just do more and just work harder, I'll be more likely to experience this success. But it's all delusional, and it's not really the point. The point is to enjoy the process and be present for whatever this is, not get anywhere. There's nowhere to get. There's nowhere to get, and there's no one to be. A laser rifle, that's good.
Paladin Dance.
Have you decided to cooperate and tell me what brought you here?
Who are you?
Before I answer, will you tell me who you are?
In due time. If you want to remain in our compound, I suggest you answer my...
I'm just trying to survive out here.
The way you charged in and engaged those ferals, I find that a bit difficult to believe. Are you from a local settlement?
Ooh, why the questions? Let's mess with this guy.
Do all these questions really matter? After all, I helped you fight those ferals.
This would be much easier for both of us. Now, where are you from?
I'm from Vault 111.
You're a vault dweller? Most people wouldn't admit to such a thing. I appreciate your honesty. If I appear suspicious, it's because our mission here has been different.
Right.
Since the moment we arrived in the Commonwealth. If you want to continue pitching in, we could use an extra gun on our side.
Oh, really? They could use my
That
help.
all depends. How much are you paying?
We need allies, not opportunistic mercenaries.
Dude, my charisma score must be really bad.
For your services.
All right, I'll help.
Continue to help, but you owe me an explanation first.
Very well. I'm Paladin Dance, Brotherhood of Steel. Over there is Scribe Halen and Knight Reese. We're on recon duty, but I'm down a man. I've been trying to send a distress call to my superior.
Sir, if I may,
Proceed, Halen.
I've modified the radio tower on the roof of the police station, but I'm afraid what we need is something that...
Our target is ArcJet Systems, and it contains the technology we need. The deep-range transmitter. We infiltrate the facility, secure the transmitter. So what do you say? You willing?
Yeah, I'll help. I'll help the Brotherhood of Steel.
Let's get moving.
Outstanding.
When I was grinding music, I thought I didn't care that not many would listen, but after a few years, I felt less motivated from lack of encouragement.
Inside to find his wounds.
Yeah, man, that's, you know,
Once you're on your feet,
it's important because, yeah, it's weird, right? It does matter if what we're working on actually lands and there's a response to it, a positive response to it. It's not enough just to make the art for the sake of making the art. It's kind of like, I want to make things that work. It's almost like a meditative practice, because like, what's the point of the meditative practice if it's not producing any tangible results? So like, if I'm working on the videos and like, I would want to change direction if something wasn't working and I'd want to find a way to make something work. I don't know what that is, what that drive is, or what that instinct for wanting something to be different than it is, or better than it is. It worked for a time, but time just felt like, not much incentive to keep doing this. Yeah. Yeah, I know that feeling well.
I don't know. Your prognosis looks pretty grim. Might be more humane to just take you out back and shoot you.
Dance?
Ready to move out?
Just quit squirming so I can get these bandages.
I think I'm supposed to buy some stuff in here, or do something. I'm supposed to gear up, I think, in here. Ooh, an expert safe. I've only got like 3 bobby pins. I can't open that. I'll break all my bobby pins. Let's see. Maybe I could find some more bobby pins. Molotov cocktail. I'll take that. Here we go. Yeah, I need to find the person that has all the revival raffle. I need to find the person that has all the ammo that I can buy, because I need more ammo for my better weapons. Jeez, they've got tons of stuff in here for the taking. Iguana bits. I need duct tape. Yep. I need adhesive. That's what I really need. Whoops. I think that's the wrong way. Yeah, the loading times are really bad because I got the HD texture pack, I think. It's making the loading times be absolutely crazy. How's your practice going? Here's all the ammo that I needed. Guess I didn't have to buy it. I could just take it. What's the dog doing here? Creeping out over here. Oh, is this outside in the Commonwealth? That's why it probably took so long to load. Less motivation for practice or just for other things? Hell of Vipassana, then it felt a bit dry, now doing some metta and Tonglen. Oh, cool, okay. I wish I knew what those words meant. Even Vipassana, I've been in hot yoga classes so many times and they always say Vipassana, which I think is just freestyle. And I know I've heard metta. Metta's loving kindness, right? Loving, like love, I love this, I love that. We talked about that. But I don't know what Tonglen is. We've lost the word to vagueness, yeah. They say it all the time during hot yoga. They'll just be like, we'll be doing all the things that they're having us do. And then they'll say Vipassana. And it really basically means, you know, stand up, do handstands if you can do handstands. Sit lotus if you just want to sit. You basically get to do whatever you want. Like rest. Burmese style specifically, just referring to that system. Yeah, the Burmese. I'm going to tell this paladin guy that I'm ready to go on the quest, I think.
Hey, if Paladin Dan says they're coming.
Paladin Dance.
You ready to move out?
Let's see. Yes, we're ready.
Outstanding.
I decided to name my character my name. Follow him? Tonglen is cool. It's like compassion practice where you breathe in suffering of others and breathe out your goodness to offer others. That is cool. But Burmese practice is so trippy, it's insane. The Burmese is the Dzogchen, right? Or is it different? What's trippy about it? I like the Tonglen. I think that's cool. Breathe in suffering, breathe out goodness. Dzogchen is Tibetan. That's right, Tibetan. Nice Sar. On yesterday's podcast, you guys said why sitting on the couch for an hour trying to be okay made it worse. What is the answer then? Great question. Dharma, see if you can answer this one. I'll bring you up to speed, Dharma, on what we were referring to. We shared a video years and years ago. I was when I was in a let's say a prolonged state of existential despair. I would wake up in the morning and I would sit on the couch in my living room and try to meditate through it because I felt I needed to transcend it in some way, or essentially I was sitting there meditating on the couch for an hour and a half every morning trying to be okay. And in the video, Reed says the reason why you weren't able to be okay was because the whole point of your practice was for a result, to be okay. And it actually prolonged and continued the suffering because you were doing it to be okay. Making it worse or entrapping you in some way. And so, nice, you asked, what's the answer then? Which is a great question. I wish I had, that's the $1 million question. What's the answer? Man, dude, I don't know what the answer is. I don't think if I could have talked to myself then and say something to him, acceptance. Yeah, just be depressed in despair. Like, don't try to solve it. Don't try to get out of it. Don't try to fix it, but just fully accept it. I would probably talk to myself and I would say, I want you to understand something, Adam. There's no such thing as meditation, and the thing that you're trying to do is not going to get you anywhere, because who and what you really are is unseen, unknowable, and it's the background out of which consciousness always is. I would try to talk myself into understanding a meditative life rather than trying to practice meditation. Did I say it wrong? Nice-Cesar? Nice-Cesar? Nice? Nice-Cesar? Yeah, I think really what the answer is, I agree with you, Dom. I think it's just fully accepting what you are without trying to change it. And then once the thing that's trying to change it starts trying to change it, just be aware of it and continue being. Just continue living your life. Oh, New York Caesar. There we go. That's good. My bad. Nice-Cesar. But yeah, there's this great Alan Watts video or this great Alan Watts talk that I made a video on it. It's on my website. If you go to insidethemind'seye.com and you type in M83 Alan Watts, I made that video during that state of despair when I was sitting on the couch every morning for an hour and a half. And in the video is just, it's a song by M83, a song called Wait. And I took clips from Alan Watts' lectures and put them in a certain order. And if you watch the video and you listen to what Alan Watts is saying, is that was the closest I could get to an answer. And at the end of that talk, he says basically, there is no answer. But for some reason, hearing him describe what I was experiencing and describe what I was trying to do to get out of it somehow provided a little bit of relief at the time, where I didn't completely fall off the edge into the abyss, which was very possible for me to do back then. Theravada answer, but I like to do 3 marks on suffering, although there can be a layer of aversion there, although in that case you just do 3 marks on the aversion. There's a nice Krishnamurti quote. When you say, I must control it, I must get rid of it, I must understand it, you are trying to escape from it. Ah. That's a good one, Krishnamurti. I had to think about that for a second. That's so good. Do you guys talk about Jung's teachings? I come from your TikTok. I don't usually refer to Jung's teachings because when I was studying his work, his psychology and watching his videos, and it made sense to me in a way, but I couldn't ever grasp onto his language. I couldn't grasp onto the concepts. So like if I say something like shadow work or the unconscious, you know, that's like the best I can do. I can't really capture the full scope of his philosophy or his teachings. But I understood it like experientially when I was reading through it. Jung is cool. I've only read a bit. Yeah, he is cool. My favorite clip is there's this great interview on YouTube where they're interviewing him, and the interviewer asks him and says, do you believe in God? And he chuckles for a second and he laughs and he goes, believe? He says, I don't need to believe. I know. I thought that was my favorite kind of exchange that I saw him have. He has a crazy story too. I mean, he started having these insights into the nature of reality at like 7, 8 years old, like walking to school, recognizing that he had no head, that this awareness was present, like this sense of presence was with him. He had some crazy stuff in his life, and he knew what he wanted to do. He wanted to understand, like, what are these thoughts? What are these feelings? He knew that from like 9 years old. He was like trying to figure it out. Dude, this guy is wrecking him. What?
It might surprise you to learn that my recon team isn't the first to visit the Commons. Over the last 7 years, 2 other teams were sent here by the Brotherhood to gather technology. The first team's mission was a huge success. They came back with crates full of pre-war artifacts and historical documents. The second wasn't so fortunate. Shortly after they arrived, we lost contact with them. They haven't been heard from since. As far as my team goes, we've lost 4 good men to this godforsaken wasteland. Been a target from the moment we arrived. But despite our setbacks, I don't intend to give up and head home, or end up missing.
Cool story, bro. He seems mad too, a little bit. You'd think that he would have rocket boots attached to this. He's got everything else, it looks like. Oh, let me try out that. I have a new weapon, I think. Let's see. I think I have like a laser gun or something. Heavy pipe pistol. Let's try this one. Let me make it a favorite. Oh, I've already got it there. And then this laser rifle. Let's try this one. I'll put this one down here. Do you still have your Christmas tree up? No. Wait. No, we don't. Those are Christmas lights. No tree though. I had to double check because that thing was up. That thing was up for a while. Oh, I don't like having to shoot the dogs. Oh man, that was an this game is buggy as hell too, which is fun. You'll like shoot these, you'll like kill things, and then they'll just fly 1,000 miles per hour off the screen. Okay, this gun kind of sucks. I can't really see well when I'm aiming. And I want to take all... Oh no. Oh my gosh, am I full on stuff now? Dude. Encumbrance is like the worst mechanic in any game ever. I don't want to have to drop all my stuff. Are you into 3 mark stuff? Impermanent, unsatisfactory, empty. I don't know. I don't understand it well enough. How some meditate. Yeah, I don't even have trying to see those 3. Impermanent, unsatisfactory, empty. So I see all things as impermanent at all times. Like it's like my natural state of seeing now. And then I see permanence in the emptiness, in the unseen, unknowable void as which everything occurs, or from which everything occurs. And then unsatisfactory, that's easy to, I notice that like very quickly nowadays when there's something happening that I quote unquote don't want. I notice anger really easily. I notice frustration and resentment. It just, once I notice it, it just kind of dissolves. Yeah, so I don't actually have, I would say like have a meditative practice anymore. What's weighing me down here? Short laser musket, that's 12 pounds. A revolver rifle. Pistol. In what sense? In what sense do I not practice anything, or I don't like meditate? Like meditation just seems to happen on its own. Yeah, it's just like happens. Like it's happening right now. Like I recognize reality is speaking me, breathing me, being me. But I still do a formal practice. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't have any formal practice anymore. I probably have some, I can get rid of some of this stuff, probably weighs a lot. Drifter outfit, yeah. Wait, Brotherhood fatigues, what was that? Those look good. Oh no, that's not good. Wait, maybe. 10 everything? Yeah, that's better. Long johns, I don't need those, I don't think. Oh, can I wear them? I guess I can. Right leg. 2-5. 3-3. All right, there we go. Let me switch weapons here. Yeah, this one's good. I like this weapon. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get the pistol perk, I think. Oh, I already have it. I will say this, Dom. I feel lucky whenever I enter a space where people are practicing and I can practice with them. I love it when that happens. Like if I'm in yoga class or I end up at like a breath work group or something. Or just even just like a church or a mosque or a temple or a synagogue or anything.
Listen up. We do this clean, quiet, no heroic.
Understood.
Outstanding. Remember, our primary target is stay focused and check your fire. I don't want...
Yeah, one of my favorite stories was this story of this woman in like the 14th or 15th century. She was in a village, and you know, back in the day in like medieval times, the villages all had like a church. Like there was a main church that all the villagers would like go to. And she had like a spiritual awakening, and she stopped going to the church. And then when people would ask her about it, she would say that every moment is church, like in the field is church, in this conversation is church. Every moment is an opportunity to pray and honor the divine. And they ended up burning her at the stake. They like executed her because she wouldn't go to church on Sundays. Because she said there was like, why would she when she could be doing that anywhere at any time? She didn't need some structure to tell her that she had to pray
Corporations like this,
or to honor the divine or whatever.
they exploited technology for their own gains, pocketing the cash and ignoring the damage they've done. Look at these wrecks. It appears as though the facility's automated security's already been dealt with.
Okay, so everything's gotten. We don't have to do anything in here, I guess.
Excuse me, Paladin Dance.
Look at these wrecks.
this the Brotherhood of Steel's handiwork?
Where'd my shirt go?
The evidence. There isn't a single spent ammunition casing or these robots were assaulted by institutes.
Institute synths. What are those?
What's the Institute?
They're a group of scientists who went underground when the Great War started. Spent the last few decades littering the Commonwealth with their technological nightmares.
What are synths?
Isn't that the same as robots?
They're an abuse of technology created by the Institute. Abominations. It's unacceptable.
They can't be allowed to exist.
It
Why do
sounds
you?
like you're scared of synths.
There's
Yeah.
a measurable difference between being frightened and being prepared. Now,
What's wrong with synths? Wasn't the guy from Blade Runner a synth? The Blade Runner? Do you believe in any powers stuff? Powers. Like cities? Like city powers? Like the guy from Autobiography of a Yogi who could like wrestle tigers and stuff? Or the guy that can translocate himself, like teleport himself? I can't say I believe in those powers, but I'm open-minded about them, that it being possible for sure. I think like just thinking about my own experience being a 38-year-old white dude in America with very limited cultural insight as I grew up and as I grew up on the planet, like practically no spiritual insights or experiential understanding around me in any way, shape, or form, like probably ever, even still. And I'm having the type of experience that I get to have. I could imagine that somebody being brought up in a culture that supports these types of yogic and meditative practices, and then also the will to pursue those types of things being not only encouraged but honored. I could see the human mind transcending the limits of physical reality with telepathy and clairvoyance and all that stuff. Yeah, intuition. And I think the only reason it can work is it can work because it's not I guess a person at that high level of enlightenment is not a person anymore. So it's not like there's any attachment or ego associated with it. It's just what is or what transpires. And also, if you listen to Ram Dass's experience with his guru, it's like, it's pretty convincing. It's pretty convincing when he talks about what his guru was able to do.
this place is a mess, but I still see a few pieces of salvage that the Brotherhood might be.
But the problem is, like, not the problem, but if you want those powers, or if you think that those powers are a worthy aim or a goal, I think those types of powers call themselves into existence through form, but they're not necessarily, it's not like something that you or I or like a normal person could just decide, I'm gonna realize or attain these city powers. I think it's just something that happens to someone. That's kind of Sadhguru's story too, is like, yeah, he had like a experience where he just like cracked into awareness. And yeah, I don't know if anything is willable through the human will.
No way I'm cracking this.
Advanced? Hold on, wait a second. I can do that. I think there's like very small manifestations of it, and then if you really want anything substantial, you need to train like a madman. Yes. But like we were talking about motivation, the motivation and the desire and the willingness to train like a madman, I would propose is divinely inspired. It's not something that, like, Michael Jordan didn't wake up and think, I'm going to be Michael Jordan. Like, he woke up with this crazy desire and obsession that caused him to hang out in his backyard shooting free throws until 3 a.m. on the movie Space Jam. All right, so I gotta do this puzzle here. First thing I do when I do these puzzles, I gotta get rid of the bits. This is a tough puzzle too. These ones are tougher than the lockpicks. Let's see. So I gotta click all these buttons down here. There's one. Removes a bad choice. Okay. Oh, there's another one. All right. Maybe there's one more. Yep, there it is. Okay. I think that's it. All right, now we have to figure out what the password is. So I'm going to pick a random one. Let's go with something with an S in it. Besides, effects. Let's go with contest. Okay, there's only one letter in there that's in the actual word. So now I'm going to go with Warpath. There's 2 letters in there. So, what was the first one? Contest? Contest had 1 likeness. This one has 2. So if I was going to guess, I would say it was a T. Is there something with a T with no S? Is there an E? Yeah, I do want to hear what your Burma practice is like. Got it. Dang, that's nice. I got so lucky. Oh, it's a synth. It is. It's like a machine. I just blew myself up. What the? Dude, these guys are out of control. Oh my god, it's Terminators. Both my arms are broken.
Paladin.
Talk later.
Shock baton? That'll be good to use. Wait, where'd he run off to? Did he just leave? He just bounced, didn't he?
Movement detected. Curious detected.
I gotta heal myself. Whoa. Basically, everything starts strobing super fast. I notice how everything is vanishing. Some short negative stage of mainly fear or misery drops into very strong equanimity. Then I chill there with vision and my body strobing. Notice the equanimity strobing. My third eye is lit up and lately a bit of crown activity. What's the crown activity? So what is this what happens when you decide to sit in your Burma practice? Is this something that you just like consciously, like if you were to say I'm going to go sit and do my practice, you could realize everything you just described, or everything you just described would be realized? Happens if you do nothing. Okay. Wow, very cool. Do you recognize that you're not a person? I can put effort into trying to notice exactly what's in my attention at each time, or notice the exact moment of arising or passing, or try to only notice the vanishing. But all that happens anyway if I do nothing. Very cool. Yeah, the attention is... Sometimes there's a sense of self, sometimes not. No self-practice is easier for me with eyes open. Oh, man. What a world. What a wild way of being. I feel like we're really lucky, dude. I feel like a lot of people, I mean, at least in the videos I watch on YouTube, a lot of people want to have this type of experience. Very lucky, yeah. Yeah, I used to feel bad. Like I would have like a lot of compassion when I would see people. Like I would want them to be able, but now I don't. Now it's just like we all kind of having to, we all have to kind of go through our own stuff, you know. It's the Bhagavad Gita, I think, really helped me with orienting myself appropriately in regards to the truth, because everybody has the role that they're playing, and that's just, you know, it doesn't mean it's not, it doesn't mean they're not who they're not, it doesn't mean that they're not divinity itself or don't have access to it. It just means everybody's on their own journey. Yeah, The weird part about it is it's hard to communicate. It's like harder to hear it too. It's hard to communicate and it's hard to hear it. And it's not like yeah, I don't know what it is. To be honest, I've been surprised by how many people on the internet are into this type of stuff. I was not expecting TikTok to blow up like it did. And there's like hundreds and hundreds of comments of people that are grappling with this type of stuff that I had no idea even existed. I don't think it really can. I think the problem, like, I don't think it can be communicated. I think the main problem is when a person or a being feels like they need to communicate it rather than it just being communicated for the sake of communication itself. Because I've noticed that I was working on the new episode with Reed, and the only thing I'm doing as I'm editing it is like, what is enjoyable. I'm not thinking like, well, what can wake people up or what are people gonna like? Like, I have to use my own discernment and my own judgment on what I think is a good, enjoyable listening experience. Like making a song. Like, if I'm composing or producing a beat and I'm gonna rap on it, and I'm gonna have my partner rap on it, and I'm producing the whole thing. I'm not thinking like this song needs to blow. I mean, I am kind of thinking like this song needs to land and like really blow someone's ears off. But I'm doing that in my own way of figuring out what's blowing my own ears off. Like it's about me, and then sharing it. I used to make music. I don't anymore. I used to. Yeah, the last song that I released, it was called Flex Kwando, and I felt like I did it. Like, I mean, 2 albums and then that song, I Can Die a Happy Man. Like, everything I hoped to realize in the pursuit of a career in music, I was able to realize through those records. Because I'd always wondered what it would feel like to be an Outkast or a Sublime or just like an artist that makes really good music. And that's why the motivation thing I could connect with was because once I realized those things for myself, I wasn't motivated to continue doing it because I didn't need... The point of doing the music was realized in the creation of the music, but I didn't need an audience for it. At the time I thought I did, and at the time it was part of it. But at the end of the day, it was just, I wanted to know what it felt like to be those types of people. Those types of artists that I really admired. I want to try this laser gun thing that I picked up. Laser rifle. Institute pistol. 18 damage and it's a pistol. Short laser musket. 30 damage. 107 range. 26 damage. 203 range. Scoped rifle. Wow. All right. What is this guy trying to do?
Camps since have compromised most of the facility. Remain vigilant. We've got turrets ahead. Safety.
Uh-oh. Oh no, there's so many of these. Can I turn them off? Oh, this guy will take care of them.
Engine cores ahead. Should be our final stop.
Do you know the labeling kind of Vipassana? I do not. The next level of that?
Watch your footing. Looks like the power's out in this section.
What is it? The next level of that labeling kind of Vipassana?
This place. Scribes have a field day in here.
$17 damage, 103 range, 92 accuracy, 26 damage, 50 fire rate. I want to try this one, I think. Oh yeah, it's a scope. Pretty cool. One way to do Vipassana, you label everything you're experiencing: seeing, hearing, feeling, hearing, thinking, seeing, aversion, itching. That's the Burmese method. Eventually it gets too fast. Things start flickering and appearing in discrete chunks. Wow. Yeah, it's I mean, it's trippy. There's just so much going on all at once, and watching my attention form itself to put itself in different places. Yeah, just from this vantage point, it just seems to be like a night bright situation. It's just the attention's like growing into experience to notice a sensation and then dissolving away, and then growing into experience to notice a sensation and then dissolving away. Yeah, it's very trippy. Very trippy.
Transmitter should be in the control room at the top of the core. But it looks like the elevators are dead. We'll have to keep heading down for now. And find a way to get the facility's power back online. There has to be a power backup system somewhere. Scout the maintenance area off of it.
After I'd done lots of labeling, I got into it by focusing my vision, and there would be times it felt like it reasserted itself and had been absent for a split second. Then my vision began to feel weirdly distant and very unstable. Then I began to notice it flickered around 10 times per second. Repeated that with my body and now working on sound. What is so tell me what's happening with you. Like what is this? Is there a goal? What is the interest? What is the what do you are you trying to realize something that isn't? Or is it like enjoyable, like swimming in a pool or going on a walk in nature is enjoyable? It's just like an activity, an enjoyable activity. Do you feel like you could not do this? Or does it feel like something you must do? I'm curious. Is it an attempt to know God?
I'll remain here. Watch our backs.
Warning. Power loss detected. Engine core is offline.
That's it.
Inherently enjoyable, yes, normally accompanied by tranquility, it's seen as a way to directly observe impermanence, an aspect of impermanence called momentariness, I'm describing various stages of the 16 insight knowledge, which is a Burmese model to attain stages of awakening. I can go more in depth, but it's just a powerful technique. But why? Why your focus and your interest in realizing these meditative techniques or realizing these states of being? Where's that coming from? Like Holger from the Holger group, non-duality group, would ask, what do you want? What is it that you want from this? If there is one. Yeah, why?
Engine core power restored. Thermal engine fueled, primed, and standing by for your command.
Because everything else seems like a waste of time in comparison. As I'm shooting robots on a video game. Yep. What else is there to do, man? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, they're gonna explode. Yeah, there's like, what else are we gonna do? What else is there to do, you know? Just do whatever. Like, we just gotta just do whatever we want to do. But no, I think the goal of this, like, is to progress spiritually, basically. Escape the cycle, moksha. If not this life, then some future life. Even if I want to come back, then be more to others. Oh, even if I want to come back and be more help to others. I see. Yeah. Progress spiritually. Yeah, I feel that. I don't know where I stand spiritually in regards to reincarnation. To me, it just kind of makes sense. Like, all of a sudden, let's say the Donnie Darko airplane crashes through this room right now and I blink out. It makes sense that the consciousness that is creating me or is creating this just continues on, and I would materialize as another form. Just kind of makes sense. But the I would be different. It wouldn't be Adam. It would be like, I mean, it's already happening. Reincarnation's currently happening right now because new babies and new things are being brought into existence. So it already is. So yeah, I guess that's what I think about it. Just like how there was no Big Bang, like if there was a Big Bang, it's still happening. Like, we're still Big Banging. It wasn't an event. It wasn't a past event, it's a current event. You think Buddha would say the mind stream gets reborn? So what do you mean? What's the mind stream? Like the point of view? Google says continuum of momentary consciousness experiences and karmic imprints across lifetimes. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Hear that?
Yeah, that's why deja vu, basically. That's why these weird guides that appear in my life at like weird times to direct my life or change my life.
Hold on. I think we're being
Or like the people in my life that are really impactful, like we just keep running into each other, bumping into each other. And oh my gosh. I need to eat some iguana sticks. If I don't eat iguana sticks, I'm going to have a bad time. Grilled rad roach, I need one of those. And I think I need to eat a pork and beans. Squirrel on a stick. No idea. Yep. I think that was a movie with Tom Hanks. Oh my gosh, I gotta pay attention here. Oh, don't kick my dog, dude. What? What kind of a move was that? Dude, these guys were trying to kill my dog.
hope that's the last of them. Yeah. I don't see the device anywhere. Fan out and check it out. They may have been after the transmitter as well.
There it is, deep range transmitter. That's what we need.
Let's get out of here. We'll take the service elevator to the surface.
We're getting out of here so soon? There's stuff we should get, right? Shouldn't we pick out all the stuff they have here? We should scavenge all their stuff. Why are we leaving so soon? I haven't done my scavenging yet. Is this a rocket? Can we shoot this thing? What is this? I feel like we should launch that. Can we launch that? Is it just like a fusion reactor?
Broken.
Broken. Oh my gosh. Maybe there's not much to scavenge here. Junk jet. Here we go. Let's hear what they say.
Jeering, leering, laughing, mocking, taunting.
Oh, he graduated all right from high school. It's fine. I'm sure he took shop class. Oh, look, he's reading the science mags. How cute.
Har har har. Let's see them make this shot class. My marvel of engineering. The finest in weaponized refuse acceleration. My beauty. My filthy
got it.
jetty engineers with their suits and safety degrees. Come Monday morning, they'll all see.
I don't know what that guy was talking about. The engine core is operating on auxiliary power. Okay, so it's just an engine core? Oh, fusion core. Nice. I think that powers up the power armors. But I have one at my base. Wait. Activate.
Command accepted. Commencing 5-second countdown.
Uh-oh.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That was the longest 5 seconds.
Firing.
Whoa. I should have done that when all those robots were out there.
Test firing completed with an efficiency rating of 96.7%.
Yeah, when all these guys were shooting at me is when I should have done that. Oh dang, there's more loot I didn't get. Alright, let's blow this chicken coop. I think we can go out this way. Or not. Never mind.
Going down.
Alright, let's go up. Ups. He didn't get here in time. He wouldn't have fit in here anyway. We got the dog. Alright. Let's go. There he is. He made it. Took his own elevator. This is the way. Let's go out here. Oh, nice. Stim packs.
Going up.
There he is. Where's my dog? There he is.
Bunker looks good. Let's move out.
Dog, what'd you find? A lantern? A Bunsen burner? Is that what you found, dog? A paintbrush? Oh, stim packs. Good dog. We gotta get out of here. There's too many rads. Come over here.
Paladin dance.
Well, that could have gone smoother, but mission accomplished.
Smoother.
Smoother? I thought we did fine.
We're both alive and the transmitter's been secured.
As a
Thought
team.
we worked well as a team.
Agreed.
You and me.
It's a refreshing change to work with. That being said, I believe we have two. First and foremost, if you'll hand me the deep-range transmitter, I think you'll find this weapon useful. It's my own. May it serve you well.
Oh, cool. The Righteous Authority. Laser weapon. Sweet. Thanks, dude.
Thank you.
You're welcome, civilian. Now, as far as the second, we had a lot thrown at. Our op could have ended in disaster. But
Sure.
there's no doubt in my mind that you've got, the way I see it, you've got a choice. You could spend the rest of your life wandering from place to place, trading an extra hand for a meager reward. Or you could join the Brotherhood of Steel and make your mark on the world. So,
That's
what
cool.
do you say?
I think let's see what the expectations are.
Join.
You'd be under my command, and I'd expect you to no more mercenary work. You'd have access to advanced military weapons. Most importantly, you'd have the Brotherhood at your back. Offer still stands.
All right.
I'd be honored.
Sounds good to me.
That's what I wanted to hear. Meet me back at the police station, and we'll...
Okay, sweet. I'm gonna be a Brotherhood of Steel. Nice. Alright, let me get my inventory sorted out because I'm carrying too much stuff, it says. Leather right leg? I'll drop this. I gotta drop more stuff. Assault gas mask? I don't need that. I don't need that. Alright, that's good for now. But I got that new weapon. Let's see what that is. Let's see. The Ascension or something it was called? What was it called? The Righteous Authority. Ooh. Let's put that where this laser rifle is. The Righteous Authority. Nice. Very cool. I'm getting strapped up now. I got plenty of good items. So what's the next plan here? Where am I? I'm at ArcJet Systems. And I need to return to the station for Semper Invicta. Okay, let's go back to the station. Do you believe in chakras? Chakras. Those are the energy pockets in our body, like throat chakra, and yeah, I definitely, yeah, I think that there's like the energy routes itself in a chakra system. I don't know how to do any of it, but I know that intuitive people that like Reiki masters and people like that, I trust their work if they're good. I gotta figure out a way to sell all my stuff that I don't want to use.
Glad to see you alive and well, sir.
Are we in luck, sir?
Mission accomplished. We have the transmitter.
Finally, some good.
I don't know shit about it, but after meditating heaps on my body, I randomly could feel the eye and have been feeling every day for like 6 years. The mind's eye, like the eye, the all-seeing eye, chakra eye. The all-seeing eye. All-being eye.
Good news for a change. Nice work, sir.
I didn't do it alone. Aylin, Reese, it's time to welcome our newest recruit to the recon team. He shows a lot of promise. And with the proper guidance, I think he...
Recon, eh? So, what are we looking for?
Don't worry about it. Talk to Reese and I after we're done here, and we'll explain
So
everything.
you decided to stay, huh? I expected you.
Uh-huh.
The dense sensation above the middle of my brow. Yeah, I feel that sometimes, actually. Yeah. If I focus on it, it really is uncomfortable for me. It's almost like I can feel your brain or something.
Are you upset that I'm staying?
Maybe. Got enough trouble stomping muties and ferals. I don't.
Reese, that's enough. Like it or not, you're going to have to learn. And you need to understand what it means to be a part of the Brother. We're not soldiers of fortune. We're an army. If you intend to stay within our ranks, you need to obey our tenets without question.
At first it kind of drifts around and it is more vague, but then it becomes more defined. Huh.
Don't worry. I've spent...
Perfect. Then there's no need to give you a long lecture. I only ask for two things from anyone under my command. Honest, you fall in line, you stay in line. I give you an order.
Right.
Now, before I release you to Halen and Reese for your assignment, from this moment forward,
Sure.
this is only a training rank. I'm not permitted to...
Why can't you promote me beyond initiate?
Only an elder can promote you beyond initiate. After
An
we get
elder?
the transmitter up and running, I'll call in and see what I can do.
Thank you.
Thank
They've
you.
got elders in the Brotherhood of
Just
Steel.
Continue excelling at your duties, soldier.
Ad Victoriam, Initiate.
He doesn't even know what that means, Halen.
Ad Victoriam means to victory. In our eyes, defeat is unacceptable. Because we're fighting for the... Our rallying cry is more powerful than any weapon you could ever carry. Remember, now, I need you to report to me.
Great. Now I'm a Brotherhood of Steel. Alright, let's talk to Halen. She seems more approachable
Excuse me, Scribe
than that
Halen.
other guy.
Still giving you the cold shoulder.
I wish we can see eye to eye.
Reese only sees one thing.
Right.
Reese bleeds brotherhood. It's all. If anything else comes into the picture and gets.
Is there something between the...
That's none of your business. Look, just give Reese some time. I'm sure he'll see you're. So, are you ready to take on your first assignment?
What exactly does the scribe do?
We do everything that the pilots and the soldiers need to keep all of their all the scientific research, the repairs, the tactical planning, you name it. Of course, I'm a field scribe, so I'm boots on the ground with the soldiers, but anyway, I won't bore you with any more of the details.
Ready.
Great. One of the Brotherhood's most important duties is the recovery. I have a list of locations that contain artifacts we need you to recover. Here, this should cover all the... Good luck.
Oh, I get to go find some artifacts. That's pretty fun.
Man, oh man, that was a hell of a fight, wasn't it?
Scribe Halen?
I'm actually a little jealous you get to head out to find these bits of lost tech. Exploring the ruins is why I joined up in the first place. Has anyone ever told you that you're a bloodthirsty maniac? Can't wait to see what you bring back.
I need to sell my stuff. Where can I do that? There should be like a quartermaster here or something. Will you sell me stuff, dude?
If you ever feel like thinning the herd, there are plenty of ferals investing the area.
Okay.
Hey.
So, ready for your assignment, hero?
Yes, give me your assignment. What's your problem, bro?
My problem is I can't figure you out. You come from out of the blue, take down a few ferals, and suddenly you're all buddy. I don't know if you're serious about being a part of the Brotherhood, or you're just biding your time until you... Either way, until you tuck a few of these assignments under your belt, I'm gonna be keeping my eye on you. Now, you ready to go or what?
Ready.
Then listen
Ready.
up. Like it or not, one of our most important duties is to keep the Commonwealth right. I'm talking about mutants, ghouls, synths. The abomination. This op is simple. I'm gonna send you to a target. All the details you need, don't come back until the...
Okay, I'm gonna go fight things. Alright, I got my missions from the Brotherhood. You can meditate on the base of your spine, and it has a nice ability to let you feel the chakras. Considered a risky practice, though. I was just getting into that before I had a 4-year hiatus. 4-year hiatus from practicing everything? Why would someone want to feel their chakras? Good question.
Don't think I can pick this.
Why would someone want to feel their chakras?
The Commonwealth isn't getting any safer with you hanging around the police station.
I'm gonna sleep in this sleeping bag. Let's see. There's gotta I can't believe that this entire Brotherhood of Steel does not have a single merchant to sell stuff to. I just can't believe it. I'm having a very hard time believing this. But it's true. I think it's often said there is not much utility there, hence Buddha excludes them, but they are pretty fun at least and said to be linked to mental aspects. So someone would want to feel their chakras because it would help link them with mental aspects. Let me see if I can feel my chakras right now. No, I can't feel them. I did have one of those experiences though from where I had All 114 of them. Is it similar to the muscles, as in the more aware you can practice feeling, anticipating the body and its place? Interesting. That's an interesting perspective. And then maybe if you understand your chakras, you understand other people's chakras, and it's like you're in the Matrix. I've got to sell my stuff so bad. I don't think I've met a merchant yet. It is trippy when you're talking to someone and your third eye is just exploding. I can see that being trippy.
Just looking to trade a little.
Oh, nice. I can trade to him. Okay. All right. He's got 548 caps. I got to get rid of the heavy stuff here. Okay. This stuff doesn't weigh so much. Peril. Let's get rid of... It's just like, bruh, who is gonna understand this? I sound crazy, lol, my little secret. Yeah, you're reminding me of so after I had one of my when I had a Satori experience at the warehouse I was working at, remember I went on a date with a girl that week, and we went out to eat at a restaurant, and I mean, it was the first time I ever noticed that thoughts were appearing in my consciousness, and I was so blown back from I was so blown into reality that I remember sitting across from her and her talking to me and sharing thoughts and ideas. And it was like, I could not get over the fact that there was a human being communicating words and sentences to me. And then my hands were moving and things were being eaten. It was the weirdest thing. I remember when it was time to walk her to her car, and like walking her to her car and just like staring at her and not saying anything, and then her being like, I guess I guess I'll call you later, and I was like, yeah, sure, and then I left. It was wild. I was in that state for like a few months. I would wake up and I wouldn't know how I was existing or anything was existing. Wandering the planet. Trying to find a merchant. Somebody to just onboard some sense into my life. No, I didn't even know what I was experiencing. I didn't have any words or language to describe it. So there was no Satori, there was no mindfulness, no meditation, no nirvana, non-duality. I didn't have any of that stuff. I didn't know what any of that stuff was. I don't understand. How do I sell to this guy? Does he let me sell? I don't understand.
I just need to trade gear with you.
Go ahead.
I can just take his stuff, it looks like. Yeah, he's not buying anything. He's just standing there. What about you?
Can we trade a few things?
Okay.
Yeah, they just let me take their stuff. I don't understand. I need a merchant. Okay, let's see. So there's no merchants here. Could there be merchants back at my sanctuary? I doubt it. Really doubt it. There's definitely merchants in Diamond City. I need to make it to Diamond City. That's what I'll do next time. Oh, truck stop. They probably have merchants. Oh, dog found something? Whoa. A Braxo cleaner? Why do you want me to get that, dog? What else did you find, dog? A computer? Cap stash. Good job, dog. Let me pet that dog.
Hey. How you doing, buddy? Hey, boy. You know any tricks?
That's a good dog. Alright, let's see what's going on Red Rocket. There's a cave below the shop. Okay, I gotta figure out how to get below the shop then, I guess. There's a cave. I hear something. Duct tape. Okay. Where's the cave then? Chemistry station? Maybe there's not an underground thing. I recognize that feeling like a few dozen times throughout my life at different times, but I think usually in the afterglow of a positive and exuberant activity. It's novelty and awe primarily. Yeah. Kind of like a runner's high. Which I've never really experienced, I don't think. I get like, I feel really good after lifting weights, but after running, I mostly just feel extremely exhausted. Okay, I can craft some stuff. What I really need to do is just scrap a bunch of stuff. That's what I'll do. Scrap all this stuff. Yeah, I've got... Why am I carrying around 7 shotguns? Who needs 7 shotguns? Okay, that's good. That should have given me some more inventory space. And then if I can find the armor bench. Let me just go back to my base and drop off all these materials. Maybe that'll free up some space. Yeah, I'll get my what do I call her? What do I refer to her as? The lady that lives in the house with me sent me a video of the Fast and Furious ride. And we were at Universal Studios, we went to that, and it's like they sent all the people that it's like they decided to send all the degenerates to work at the Fast and Furious ride because the guy doing the presenting was fully drunk, doing his whole spiel, and everybody around him was like slightly stoned. It was super uncomfortable. Slurring his words, doing like a whole like universal presentation. There's an armor. That's my power armor right there. This is what I need right here. Oh, I've already gotten rid of everything. Okay, let's dump all our stuff. Store all junk. That cleared up all my inventory space. Okay, we're good now. All right, y'all. I think we're going to call it a night. And then, yeah, definitely next time I'm not going to be playing Fallout because it was really, I'd rather talk about interesting things and do something mindless in the background like World of Warcraft. This game is way too immersive. It's like there's so much going on and there's so much action. I'd much rather be able to... What is she talking about? But anyway, hope you all have a great night. Thanks for hanging out. And yeah, love, peace, chicken grease. Dom, we got to get you to come on the pod with me and Reed. I don't know. What is 8 a.m. Australian time? Oh, I know next week we're not going to be able to do Saturday morning show. It'll be we'll have to do it Thursday night. So maybe Thursday night next week. This time you could, because it would be around this time, like 9:30. We'd probably do the show. Maybe you could come on then. But yeah, I'll talk to Reed, and I'll keep us posted. Stay excellent. Be excellent. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Fare thee well.